Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV. I cover all things blockchain, metaverse, crypto, NFTs, all money making opportunities in the space. Just want to do a quick video. I just want to do a breakdown on a Metaprotocol platform, a DEX called Motoswap. Just want to do a breakdown on that, and it's actually the Uniswap of Bitcoin. So just looking into their Twitter, their Uniswap protocol DEX built on Bitcoin layer 1. It's like Uniswap but built on Bitcoin. So if you're on Ethereum, if you ever swap for tokens like Pepe or Bobo, I've heard them been trending. You're going to use a platform like Uniswap to be able to swap to make the transaction for that blockchain's currency over to the token that you want to translate to, or back and forth. Just getting into that, before I get too deep, I want to jump into Metaprotocols, and Metaprotocols actually making blockchains fun again, and specifically with Bitcoin. Because I know when you look at Bitcoin, you look at it since its inscription since in 08, and a lot of people still have the narrative, well, Bitcoin is just a store of value. It's just like gold, except it's just like digital gold. You can't inherently do anything with it. Well, that narrative is no longer true, as far as that narrative is starting to shift to where you're starting to see meta protocols with DeFi protocols, infrastructures, swaps, ordinals, runes, all these different indexes. So basically, this is another opportunity where Bitcoin is reinventing itself. So if you had missed on Bitcoin initially with that digital gold during those early times, this is now your access to find the tools to get access to acquire and accommodate that digital gold in mass with these different protocols and leveraging and getting assets on top of Bitcoin. So the next thing best to gold itself is things that's being built on that digital gold, and that's where that process in, where it does make it fun again, because now Bitcoin is now reinventing itself, having that extra second layer of value. That still shows how early we are in this digital space as far as its infrastructure and within the cryptocurrency world, where there's still so much opportunity, yet there's so much history, fast pace and growth, and still a lot more room to grow in this particular field. Just let's get into it. Going in with Motoswap. Motoswap, like I said, is a Metaprotocol DEX built on Bitcoin. Now, just clicking on this tweet, there is season 0 of the Moto farming, where you acquire just different Moto token, and you're farming it now, leak Motoswap. So this is a website right here, and so it has a public test net, so you're free to farm. You use a wallet like Uniswap, so I definitely put it up. Make sure you use this particular wallet. It'll show you like different testnet tokens, so you go in, get your falsenet testnet tokens, you get your Bitcoin testnet tokens, and then for it have a different swap feature. So it's 1 point for every swap, 1 point for every stake, 2 points for every add LP and lock action. You must do both. So, and you have to interact to get over 100 points. So just showing they have the swap, and then they have the pool feature. They have the stake where you can stake it. I have about 17.68 Motoswap currently staking, and then you can unstake for your balance. So you just click that different swap feature. You can go to the pool. So we'll actually look to do a swap. We'll see if a swap actually goes through. The network is actually going in currently during this video, is going from testnet 3 over to testnet 4. So you can actually look and just join the Discord. I know they have a link below in the Discord where you can actually look and check. So you have a Discord, Telegram. So click those links if you want just different access to the information. But I know they're going from testnet 3 over to testnet 4. It's having different problems as far as transactions, so your points may reset. So I know I've gotten well over the 100 point threshold with that, but sometimes your points may reset and you have to go back into the server, be able to like give different updates and tell them what's going on, because that's the point of a testnet, is to find different deficiencies in the platform before the token actually goes live in the mainnet. But just going in, you just swap for a different token. So we'll see if this works. If not, we'll go move on to the next part of this video. So you just click the amount. Also just adjust your sat level as far as like a custom fee amount, as far as the fastest fee, because that's going to interact with how fast your transaction will go through the network. And depending on when you're actually live, just going for different tokens or just different processes, that also determine your place in line. We're just showing that in different aspects of the video. So you click adjust your slippers tolerance. So if you ever been swapped or anything, depending on how fast you want that transaction to go through, increasing your slippers or decreasing your slippers will determine the speed at which that transaction. So just go ahead and swapping it, click swap, click the confirm button, and then you just look at your network fee, click sign and pay for the testnet, and then we'll see if it actually goes and the transaction will go through. So I'll give it some time and we'll come back to this video. Okay, I'm back. So the transaction that went through, just everything that went through. So let's actually go look and actually view the transaction. So you go over here, just look at balances, X emails, shares, and history. You want to go to crafts history right there, so you can actually see the transactions in progress. So we can hit this watch text button, and this will deliver you to the meme pool. So the meme pool is just basically showing you just different blocks and individual blocks and how many transactions in that particular block. And with that particular block with the transactions, it's showing you as far as transactions that are actually impending and then transactions that actually went through, transacted. So it's just showing you the difference between those blocks, and just they block in a certain minute incubation period points, and then based on that transaction, and then they have this different processes where you can actually track, and then based on that and based on the token as far as within the transactions, you'll be able to adjust as far as the indexer, because that's why they come out with so many different tokens as far as runes and different things, because it's adjusting, because a lot of protocols have to reinvent themselves, and it doesn't allow for a seamless transaction to interact with a variety of different tokens throughout the network, especially as the platform just continues to develop over time and reinvents itself. So just being able to look and see these different transactions, these different blocks, and you can just see like your text. So that's also something that you can go to. And even looking at Memepool, you can look and see it's a Memepool open source Memepool blockchain for the Bitcoin community. So it focuses on that transaction fee and being able to see as far as just see where a transaction is in the queue. They have different opportunities to become a sponsor, just become like an individual like OG. So there's a lot of different people that and partners and companies. But this is definitely one just on the Bitcoin as far as chain and network. So definitely just look into that. And then also just going back to the tweet, I'll drop all these links below in the link below in the description. And just looking into, these are all the different news on Bitcoin with ordinals, you got ordinal DeFi, you got runes, got CRBC 20s, and even looking into CRBC 20s, just checking out Moto. I know Moto's got 448 transactions. You got this amount of sats. It shows you like the market cap and everything. So potentially with the release of this token, possibly just doing a possible airdrop and test nets, going staking, farming, being active on this particular platform. Not financial advice, but it could be just a reward as far as rewarded airdrop in that potential token. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. There's a lot of different processes, so make sure you just go in, get on the testnet, acquire like some testnet tokens. Make sure you get with me if you need some testnet tokens. Definitely will send you some over. And you can just see just like the acquired sats as far as ordinals. Just make sure you just stay tuned for like future videos that I'm gonna drop. Just gonna be dropping, just covering more protocols, Metaprotocols on Bitcoin, just discovering, just how this overall process works, because like you're learning, I'm learning myself as well. But make sure you stay tapped in, stay tapped in with the rest of this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.